Hello, YouTube viewers. This is Zach here again with another habitat enclosure video of my tanks. So basically, I have a new setup. The wooden frame right there, table, whatever you want to call it, I made it yesterday. I took two pieces of plywood and split them in half. Made two for the top, one for the top, one for the bottom, and then I had a little one over there, and then I just slid my bins under there. So that's what it looks like. So right there in that bottom tank, I have one leopard frog and one toad. The bottom bin you're looking at right there in the middle, that's my hermit crabs. Middle one is just supplies, and the top one's worms, mealworms. Right there in the hexagon tank is my American bullfrog, and I have two leopard geckos in that tank. Well, let's get started. So, start out with hermit crabs. You can't really see it, so I'm going to bring down the light over here. There we go. I just filled their water bowl up, as you can see. It's full. With hermit crabs, you're going to want to have a shallow dish, a very, very shallow dish. One specifically made for hermit crabs. Because if it's too deep, they will drown, considering they are land hermit crabs. They're both purple pinchers, and I feed them hermit crab meal, which is right here. Hermit crab meal. So that's good. Alright, so let's see if one of them will come out. Come on. Come on. See, it's slowly coming out. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, this one usually comes out when you lift it up. Here it comes. Alright. Let's see if he comes out. Like I said, they're both purple pinchers. I used to have a smaller one, but he just recently died because he was too slow and didn't get in a new shell quick enough. So I guess this one Marco is the small one, by the way, and the big one's David. They're both purple pinchers, and they're cheap. I mean, they're not that much money to get a hermit crab, and all you really need is a water dish, food, a few other things, but not much. So those are the hermit crabs. So let's let them just go in. Let me shut this bin. Alright. This one, like I said, doesn't have anything in it. It's just supplies. Got a log in there, some grass, and some of that. Up in the top, I have worms, bunch of them. I usually feed these to my lizard. I'll get crickets once a week and feed them to the rest, like the frogs and stuff. So, those are the worms. Alright, put this back on. Up in this tank, I have an American bullfrog. You can see him right there. Get around the other side. It's him. I do not have a name for him yet, but he's American bullfrog and he's getting pretty big. So I will need a new tank soon, I'm guessing, because it's getting a little too small for him. Alright, so in this tank I have artificial grass, 2 inches, like I'd say 2 inches of water maybe, and a tube. I have a filter, or not a filter, a pumps air through the tube into the water, and it kind of circulates the air and the water inside the tank, so it kind of gets it doesn't get heated up too fast. So that's what that does. Just makes the bubbles, and it kind of just blows the water around the tank, so it's not just sitting there collecting heat. So that's that. It's in a hexagon tank, and this is the light I use, just regular light. It doesn't give off heat though, because if you give off heat in this little tank, it'll get too hot for them. All right, so down in this tank. By the way, this is my old hermit crab, the one I was talking about. That's just his shell, but kind of put him there just for decoration. And the worms will eat this stuff. It's cricket food, but the worms eat it too. So, all right. So this is my other tank. I have a water dish, some dirt, artificial plant. Leopard frog is right there. That's him. The toad is right. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. Right there. Hold on. You can't really see him. You can hardly see him, but he's right there, and his head is right in the middle of the screen right now. So it's him. I got a cave right there. It's just a little cave. Some artificial plants. That's about it. I have some pictures of my old iguana right here. I just put pictures on it. Here he is. He died a while ago. It's a good lizard. Frog I used to have. No, I did not have a crocodile, but yeah, so that's that. And I'll get to the leopard geckos in a second. Basically, for frogs, you don't need much either. You know, you just stick a few things in there. Water dish, I would recommend a bigger water dish for frogs. No, not if you have a toad. I wouldn't say you don't need a big one, but you can if you want. So that's that, and I just have a regular heat lamp on that. Doesn't give off too much heat. So that's that. Whole setup, and I still gotta show you my leopard geckos. And I had another video you've probably seen with my other two leopard geckos. So I have two right now. One I just recently got within the last week, and then the other one is just I had him for a while, but they get along good. One's a female, so this one right there, that one's a female. They're both hypos. That one's a male. It's Rango, and the other one's Beans. So there's Beans. It's from a movie I saw. Kind of corny, but I'm gonna take them out soon, just to have them out. So let me show you what I have in here. I have two hides. I have a skull hide and a rock hide, a water bowl in the back, some vines just hanging up at the top, hanging up. I got a gauge which reads 100 right now. I try to keep it at 95, but it's kind of hot right now. So it's 5 degrees hotter than I want it to be, but that's okay. It's not that bad. Grass, dirt. So that's basically the setup. It's about the same setup you saw in my last video. Kind of like this setup actually. I want to get a humidity gauge soon too, so I can try to keep it humid. All right, so I guess we'll just take them out. Take one out at a time. All right. Yeah, the window's open. Try to keep it cool. Take this out. Here he is. She, actually. It's Beans. I was hoping that maybe she could have babies with the other one so I can sell them. Trying to get them to do that. Get closer to each other. But I think all in all, they're pretty cool lizards. I mean, iguanas are good too, but these guys, I mean, once in a while they'll bite you, but they don't really cause any damage. So that's good. They come in all kinds of types of leopard geckos. There's a lot, but these are my favorites. So if you're right, I recommend if you want to get a lizard, I get a leopard gecko. They're easy to handle, and they're easy too. But that's her. Take my other one out in a second. Okay. You know, while I'm at it, I can teach you how to train your leopard geckos to make it easier on you when you handle them. What you do is you take the tank and you'll put her or him in the tank with your hand, and they'll get used to your hand at first. Once they're used to your hand, you can sort of get closer and closer and get to the point where you can actually pick them up like I can. So then they realize that you're not here to hurt them. You know, that you once they know that you're not going to hurt them, they're pretty much good. Right, Beans? Alright, come here. Alright, put her back. I'll take my other one out. It's getting cool in here. That's a good thing. The tank's getting cooler. Alright, take the rock out. That's them. Both of them. Here's the other one. Put her down. Him. Sorry. This one's more antsy, you know, trying to get out of there. There we go. That's them. Here, come here, girl. I'll put this in first. Sorry. Put the rock back in. This is how it goes. Alright, so that's that. Put the top back on. I'll handle some hermit crabs real fast too while I'm at it. Please like and rate this video. I'd really appreciate it. So here they are. One in the back there, and Rango right there. So that's their habitat. For hermit lizards, you got this Fluker's reptile vitamin. It's really good. You just sprinkle it on crickets or worms, and it gives them vitamins when they eat the worm or the cricket. So let's take one of the hermit crabs out. Take the smaller one out. See? Yeah, he's not gonna come out, but that's him. He's a purple pincher. I'm one of those people who basically has a bunch of reptiles and amphibians. I kind of like this setup I have right now. Like I said, it's really good. The bins. It looks like a desk basically, but yeah, it's very good. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.